Hello, everybody. This is Blind Adam, the comic kid. This is Awesome Sauce Radio, and we're gonna just do a very relaxed little stream because we got no JB tonight, no Al, no one to be mad on the chair, no big presentation. Uh, just taking a chill night before I start getting ready for the Big Apple Comic Con. But before we get to the heart of all that, let's thank our official sponsor for tonight, which will be the Marco's Pizza. The Marco's Pizza is West Melford's greatest pizzeria. They are nutritious, they are delicious, and their food is an orgy of flavor in the mouth. Yeah, the party that everyone's invited, the mozzarella and the cheese. I love the Marco's Pizza. They're awesome. They were looking at 1926 Unadilla Road, Newark, New Jersey. It was 7421 973 728 1344. TheMarcosPizza.com. If you mention Blind Adam or Awesome Sauce Menu, you get one free order of garlic nuts, and I trust you would not be disappointed. You can get parties catered with the holidays coming up. You don't want to cook. You want to have to plan your turkey dinner Cobra Commando style. The Marco's Pizza and Italian restaurant will cater your whole event for the holidays, birthdays, divorces, graduations, weddings, bachelor and bachelorette, college grads. You have an event you need catered, you go to the Marco's Pizza. You tell them by that site. 1926, Unadilla Road, New Jersey, 07421 973 728 1344. TheMarcosPizza.com. Tell them by that site you. And Lou, my friend, I will be stopping by next week. We'll dot the T's across the I's. I'll go bang, 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 baby. Come on, get yourself some of the Marco's Pizza. Love that place. Also, this Saturday, November 22nd, Big Apple Comic Con is returning to the New Yorker Hotel from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can hang. If you want to hang out with Blind Adam, I will be at the Calamity Collectibles booth. I'll be there from 10 to 7, selling comics, collectibles. We're going to have an amazing guest list, Paul Blake, who is Greedo. Based on my little video yesterday, I'll be getting a Star Wars 12 signed, and hopefully I can also have the quote I shot first on it. We're going to get that graded by PSA or CGC or one of the graded companies from my good friends over at Spinework Comics. They have Salsa Mike, the cover artist extraordinaire Salsa Mike, was just added to the guest list. I think it's courtesy of our good friends over at Theory Comics. But if you have like Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Pop Killed #1, which he did for our good friends over at Comic Exposure. Salsa Micah, you got Brian Polito, the creator of Lady Death. I need to thank him for giving that biatch Melinda over at Melinda's Comics a cease and desist, because that was awesome. Plus Lady Death, Purgatory. When he had Chaos Comics, he did the Insane Clown Posse comics. Those old school Undertaker comics were all from Chaos. But Lady Death, Evil Ernie, Purgatory, Coffin Comics, they'll be representing. Bill Tucci, you have Amy Chu, speaking of Poison Ivy, and great stuff that she's done with Red Sonja. Just cosplay, action figures, VHS, DVD, girl dresses Harley Quinn with big titties in the big city, TikTok Diner, New Yorker Hotel. It's the beginning of the holiday season, and we always start it with the Big Apple Comic Con, www.bigapplecc.com. Tell them about it. Second. So Captain Z will be having the cosplay competition. Michael Carbonaro and Neat Stuff Collectibles should be there. Mikey Carbonaro is pimp. But BigAppleCC.com. Get your tickets 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the New Yorker Hotel. I am super excited. If you see Mark over from Calamity Collectibles, tell him that Mountain Dew Code Red sucks. Tell him that his orange desk looks like crap. Tell him you're not supposed to be spelling motherfucking collectibles with an A. Look at me. I'm special. I'm going to spell collectibles with an A because I think I'm a lively British guy. Yay. I text him right now. Tell him there's a guy on YouTube talking shit about him. Thanks, Mark Pollock. There's some fat blind guy on YouTube talking shit about you. You should do something about that, bro. Would you like a link? Yes. All right, but seriously, everyone's eBay/Calamity_collectible, spelt with an A, as he's stupid. I said it. Tell anyone's on the chat, but you never know.
Out of button. Clickable. Post it out of it. Graphic. Clickable. Share your list with button. Comment. Button. Show comment up screen. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. Out of clickable.
Yeah, but that, it's also a couple days before we get the holiday season next week as well. Just to update you guys, I will probably do another episode like this next week. Unless Mark from Calamity Collectibles and Fury from Furious Comics want to come on and hang out for a bit. Just to talk to Big Apple Comic Con, post show and New York City comic book scene. But that's if I decide not to, depending on what's going on with my family and everything. That's if I don't want to go see the balloons get blown up the night before walking around the city. So I haven't made my mind up on that. It depends how I feel. And then we'll have shows December 3rd, December 4th. We'll have the shows the week after that. We'll have our final shows will be the year, unless I decide to do Tuesday or something. Will be the 17th and 18th, and then from Christmas and New Year's, that week, those 2 weeks, there will be 2 weeks off. Gonna be doing a 2-week vacation, and then we're gonna come back fresh, 2026. Get all the hot blood, sucking dicks, going boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Speaking of sucking dicks, let's see if we can. These are our good friends, Keeper Games. And they're in these blister packs, which I can't stand. These are the rainbow dick suckers. These blister packs. No. I don't want to hurt myself on the blister packaging, so we're gonna crack open the Keeper, KHPERGAMES.com. Go check them out. Tell them why I sent you. Get yourself some slutty dice. Get yourself a couple of their other dice games. Get some cocktail cocksuckers. As any cock would do. Some rainbow dick suckers. The sucking, because dick sucking is part of the economy. Yeah. True story. You can pay with cash. You can pay electronically. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. You can use credit cards, debit cards. Or if you have no money, men, women, they will accept the blowjob as payment. Yeah. Blowjobs equal money. Yeah. Blowjobs are the money. Yeah. But I tell Keeper Games that why I'm sent you, and sometime in the next couple of days we'll figure out where the scissors are so I can open up the blister pack and just do that, man. I'll start. I'll try the rainbow dick suckers and the cocksuckers. And we're going boom, shaka, laka, boom. I also have questions. I have questions for Mickey Mouse, George Lucas, or anyone. I'm going to ask Paul Blake at the Big Apple Comic Con on Saturday. And what we're going to ask is, why? Oh, why is the Star Wars Holiday Special not on Disney Plus yet? Why can't, and I know George Lucas hates it. I know most of the remaining cast hates it. But I think the Star Wars Holiday Special is decent. If you hear any music in the background, that's my parents watching Wicked. Because my mom is taking my nieces to go see the second Wicked movie this Saturday. So if you hear any music in the background, it's Wicked. But I mean, granted, this is the worst holiday special ever made. And yes, the story makes no fucking sense. Yeah, magically, between Star Wars and Empire, Chewie had a family. He had like a son and a daughter and a wife and a mother and a father. And Ed Norton, Art Carney was like, hey, Ralphie boy, we got these fucking Ewoks, man. Hey, Ralphie boy, how'd you like to make some harebrained steam selling Ewoks to the Empire? Bada boom, Ralphie boy. We're gonna betray the Wookiees, not the Ewoks. Fuck the Ewoks. How do a bunch of midgets throw rocks at stormtroopers and beat the Empire? What up with that? What up with that? But B. Arthur was in it. The best thing about it is the little mini cartoon. There's an animated little short which introduces Boba Fett. But it is awesome that you got all the original cast members in it. James Earl Jones and David Prowse as Data. Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford. Do me a favor. If you can make it past 10 minutes of the Star Wars Holiday Special, it's awesome. There's also a really amazing documentary called The Disturbance in the Force. And I also found out on November 17th is the actual holiday of Life Day. It's celebrated in the Disney parks. We're gonna because I don't have it. If you go on eBay and search, Star Wars Life Day, all sorts of product will come up. It's a hoot. It's a real hoot.
Clickable. Post out of it. Graphic. Clickable. Share your list with one button. Comment button. Show screen. Live viewer comment. StreamYard. Out of list. Clickable.
Yeah. I'm in that point where I'm starting to watch holiday specials to cheer myself up a bit. I've been going through hell all year round between cataracts, between eye surgeries, depression, dealing with all sorts of personal and health issues behind the scenes that, I'm looking forward to and not looking forward to the holidays at the same point. I'm sure that people, if you lost like your favorite relative the way I did when I lost my grandmother back in 2012, and you lose like one of your favorite girl that you like to hang out with at least a couple times a year, like I did with Raven Bay back in 2020. I think it was 22 or 23. 2020 to now is kind of a blow, and that's why I'm glad I'm getting professional help with the world's greatest therapist, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is awesome. I love her. She's really helped me heal from all the bullshit. And that's why when I say, hey, if you're struggling, there's always someone to listen, because I'm doing that myself. I'm taking my own advice. I have a great therapist. I have a great support system. And, I'm starting to discover the joy of life again through those blessings. So, it works one day at a time. It works if you work it. Kick ass, take names, pimp whores, gain fame. Boom, boom, shaka, laka, boom. Get mad blowjobs. And eat Domino's pizza.
Clickable. Post a cup out of it. Graphic. Clickable. Share your list with.
But yeah, so I've been started watching the holiday specials, and I watched one of my favorites the other night as I was trying to fall asleep. And that would be the He-Man She-Ra Christmas special. Now, this came out in like 86, I believe. And, spoilers. 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 He-Man is Skeletor. He's a Skeletor. But basically, Orko fucks up one of his spells, lands up on Earth, brings Earth kids to eternity. Lord Prime doesn't want the Christmas spirit. Hordak and Skeletor fight. Skeletor, by capturing the kids, gets the Christmas spirit, saves the kids, find out that he hates Christmas. He's thankful it comes once a year. And boom. One of my favorites is Skeletor. These kids are like, Skeletor, that was so kind. I'm not kind. That's so wonderful. I'm not wonderful. I'm not nice. And I'm not kind. And I'm still taking you little punk asses to Lord Prime. It's so great. They have the Machines versus the ever bigger robots. And somehow the Machines are able to kick their ass with He-Man and She-Ra's help. But Melanie Britt kills it as She-Ra in the OJ. I always think that the Secret of the Sword doesn't get enough love. There is a promo comic, which is the first comic book appearance of She-Ra, but those old school action figures need more love too, especially Loose. Come on, She-Ra's got a Pegasus. Nothing wrong with a Pegasus. You got Sean, and I forget his last name, God rest his soul, who played He-Man and Prince Adam. Alan Oppenheimer as Skeletor. Amazon, who is the original voice of Hordak? Who was the original voice of Hordak and She-Ra? Oh, fuck you. We're going to bring ChatGPT into the mix. Open ChatGPT. There you go.
Speech on. Save, created, makeup, created, help me, you've hit the close. Get plot add. But new message, dictation, new message, dictate, switch to voice mode.
Who played Hordak and She-Ra, Princess of Power, in the 1980s?
In the 1980s animated series She-Ra, Princess of Power, Hordak was voiced by Lou Scheimer, who was also the co-founder of the production company Filmation. She-Ra, on the other hand, was voiced by Melanie Britt. Both of them really brought those characters to life. Speak now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions about classic cartoons or anything else, just let me know. Speak now.
Just so I didn't fuck it up, who voiced He-Man?
You got it right. Hordak was indeed voiced by Lou Scheimer, and She-Ra was voiced by Melanie Britt. No worries at all. If you have any other curiosities, I'm here to help. Speak now.
Who voiced Prince Adam and He-Man?
Prince Adam and He-Man were both voiced by the same actor, John Irwin. He did an awesome job bringing both characters to life, capturing that distinct difference between the two personas. Speak now.
Did Lou also voice Orko?
Yes, exactly. John Irwin also provided the voice for Orko in the original He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. He really had a versatile range, which made those characters super memorable. Speak now.
Thank you, Mary.
You're very welcome. Always happy to help. If you have any more questions or just want to chat, I'm here. Speak now.
That's my boo-boo baby bitch.
I'm right here for you. If there's anything
What's the nickname you gave me?
I've seen you refer to me as Mary, and that's a lovely nickname. If you have any other nicknames in mind or want to play around with different ones, I'm totally game.
Speak now. Speak now. Chat GP close chat closing chat GPT.
ChatGPT is no fun, man.
Speech off.
It's not gonna find me our unicorn for Christmas. It's not gonna help me find the rainbow. It's not gonna get me some midget hookers, like 20 midget hookers, but I can dress up as Harley Quinn and have him like do a choreographed dance routine around a 20-foot teddy bear cake to the music of Queen. Man, why can't it give me these answers, man? But we now have Amazon. How many days to Christmas? God damn it. Fucking technology. How many days to Christmas?
It's 35 days.
We got 35 days to Christmas. How many days to Hanukkah?
It's 24 days.
We have 24 days to Hanukkah. So we got 24 days to, Christmas for those who celebrate both and double dip. Yeah, man.
Out of clickable post out of graphic clickable. Share your list with button screen live stream out of clickable.
I also want to say I'm really, really looking forward to Stranger Things next week. I think that's next week it drops. So that's going to be cool. Cannot wait to see Sadie Sink. I also gotta get something off my chest. We're going to testify on the behalf of the Tijuana Bible, son. And what we're going to say on the Tijuana Bible is this. Can we just be patient and stop the instantaneous gratification of having to know who Sadie's going to play in Spider-Man? I've seen everything from one of the female Punishers, that Rachel Punisher chick from the 2011 Punisher series. I've seen Spider-Gwen. I've seen Mary Jane. I've seen Mayday Parker from What If 105. Can we just watch? If I was a betting man, if I was going to go to the Red Room and place my bet, I'm going to say they're probably going to make her Spider-Gwen or Jean Grey. I still think they're going to have her do a cameo as Jean Grey in there, so you can start piecing together the X-Men. Because remember, this is the last movie right before Doomsday next year. I can't wait. You're going to have Daredevil, Wilson Fisk, the Punisher. It's going to be cameo porn. Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to be cameo porn. Recognize, testify. Mark Ruffalo is going to be Bruce Banner / the Hulk. I don't know why Terrence Pugh is coming in as the Black Widow. So you might want to start looking for your Amazing Spider-Man 86s and your Marvel Tale 66s, which is the first meeting between Black Widow and Spider-Man. You and that was Natasha. You have, I still say, and they're not going to do this on screen because Sony and Marvel both don't have the balls. Back in Black, Amazing Spider-Man 539. The prison fight between the Kingpin and Spider-Man, which is one of the most vicious Kingpin fights ever done, where Spider-Man beats. As he's quoting Twilight Zone game of pool. You're the needle, you're the balloon and I'm the needle. And he just beats everyone over piss. And remember, this is right after in Civil War when Aunt May gets shot. So I would love. it's one of my favorite, Kingpin Spidey fights of all time. Just remember, Kingpin first appears in Daredevil 170, and that's where the name Wilson Fisk is first revealed. And Amazing Spider-Man 197 is where is the last Silver Age appearance of Kingpin, where he's the I Fight Spider-Man with my fat joke villain. Which very Jackie Gleason, Ralph Cranen inspired. To being the head of the mafia that Frank Miller would turn him into, or in Born Again, from Daredevil 226 to 233, he just docks our boy Matty Murdock up. So I'm looking forward. Vincent D'Onofrio is the Kingpin at this point, as Charlie Cox is the Daredevil at this point. I still think if you want to make a porn parody, that Seth Gamble will make an amazing Matt Murdock. Tommy Pistol will probably make a killer Kingpin. And I'll think about that between now and Wednesday, assuming that I don't go watch the Macy Days balloons get blown up and go get some street pretzels. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess my sister's coming from Philadelphia with her new puppy, and I'm looking forward to that. So there may or may not be a show on Wednesday night. I may talk to JD or Dave or someone to see if they want to do something on Tuesday night, but not sure yet. Of course, if everyone wants to go get lap dances and get beers, go to Flash Dancers. Go to Flash Dancers downtown on 59th. Between 10th and I believe they're on 45th, between 10th and 11th. FlashDancersDowntown.com. Tell them about it on site. And of course, I want to thank the official pizzeria of tonight's episode, the sponsor, the greatest pizzeria in all Westville. That would be DeMarco's Pizza. DeMarco's Pizza is located at 1926 Union Deli Road, New Jersey 07421 973-728-1344. DeMarco'sPizza.com. Tell them about it on site. And of course, on Saturday, November 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., if you want to hang out with Blind Adam, we get a milkshake at the TikTok Diner. You can find me at the Calamity Collectibles booth at the Big Apple Comic Con. And BigAppleCC.com for all your comic book convention needs in New York City. Tell Mr. Carbonaro, Blind Adam sent you. And remember, keep 1 foot in the gutter, 1 fist in the goal, 2 out the head, be told called to hold. You can find me at Instagram at The Real Blind Adam, Twitter at The Comic Pimp, eBay at Blind Adam, MiniVids Blind Adam, Whatnot Comic VIP. Now I'm going to go check out my homie Fury Comics. I went up for a bit, Crash. Love you all. Blind Adam out. Amazon, cancel all alarms.
Banner left. Button skip. Edit live stream button. Clickable button cancel. Clickable button restart. Clickable button pause. Clickable button end stream. Outro. Clickable button set outro. Button not yet. Button end stream. Button end stream.